A few days ago, the news dropped that the game had to sell his California home because there was a legal battle and he lost. And because of that legal battle and him not paying his bills, he actually had to sell his home so the proceeds could go to that victim. This situation has been going on for nearly a decade. This man has been avoiding paying this victim for over a decade. This article came out back in 2015. The incident happened back in 2014. So this article is headlined, "The Game Sued by She's Got Game contestant Priscilla Rainey over alleged SA." And now it's no longer alleged because she did take him to court. She took him to court and she won. So he's now supposed to have paid, but the judgment was a long time ago. So back in 2016, after she had won, Priscilla Rainey says she hopes to empower other women, and the game basically said he's going to appeal. He's saying that he didn't have any money to pay all this, and he was like really trying to hold on to the fact that he didn't do this. This is wild that so much news about lawsuits and SA and all kind of allegations are coming out now. But like I said, this happened a decade ago and it's just literally been drawn out. And that's how they do. They really try to wear their victims down by just not paying or keeping them tied up in a legal battle. But obviously now that he's been ordered to pay, hopefully this will come to a head. All right, so this article says the woman who sensationally won a multi-million-dollar civil SA lawsuit against the game says she hopes her case will help other victims shed light on the issue of SA, ex abuse. A jury November 18th unanimously ordered the game to pay Rainey $1.13 million in compensatory damages and $6 million in punitive damages following a 3-day trial by jury. This case was never about money, Rainey said in an exclusive statement to Bossip. This was always about standing up for not only my rights, but also rights of women who have been similarly victimized. Rainey, a contestant on the rapper's reality dating show She's Got Game, filed a $10 million federal civil lawsuit against the game after she accused him of assaulting her during an after-hours date after filming the show last year. She said the game, who appeared inebriated, molested her several times, grabbing her bare vajayjay behind. Rainey says she suffered emotional distress and psychological injury, while the rapper denied the assault ever occurred. The jury agreed with her and last week ruled in her favor, awarding her a total of $7.1 million in damages. But Andrew Williams, the game's lawyer, said they'd appeal for a number of reasons, including the fact that the game couldn't attend court in person because he had to undergo emergency surgery and was advised to not fly for 10 days. How convenient is that? Williams said he asked to delay the trial until the game was ready, but the judge denied it. He also said that the $6 million in punitive damages were excessive based on previous U.S. Supreme Court decisions. We believe that a new trial is warranted where our client can vigorously deny these allegations in person, Andrew Williams told us in a statement. We are confident of the success of an appeal vacating the district court judgment. And obviously, since we know right now, history showed that they did not get that judgment vacated.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
Yeah, I don't have a dime.
Yep.
It's a borrowed shirt.
Yeah.
Borrowed glasses.
All the cars are someone else's.
Wave cap was on a dude at 7-Eleven.
Someone else's.
So let's fast forward to right now and what's happening. So this is saying that the game is taking a hit, that his lavish lifestyle is taking the hit because he has to sell his home. I don't know how many homes this man has, but he has to at least sell this one in Calabasas, California. On May 2nd, Judge Mark C. Scarsi made a final ruling on the ongoing legal matter, with his decision being entered into Central District California Court on Monday, May 5th. The judge ordered the game-born Jason Taylor to put his Calabasas home on the market in order to pay Priscilla Rainey, who won $7 million in an SA lawsuit against the rapper in 2016. The game was arguing that he should get a homestead exemption because the home is owned by his company JTT Holdings and he resides at the residence. However, the judge disagreed. For the foregoing reasons, the court finds that the judgment debtor does not have a qualifying interest in the property that would allow him to claim a homestead exemption, the ruling reads. Because the court finds that does not apply, the court does not reach the question of whether judgment debtor has met his burden to prove that he has continuously resided at the property. This is the reason why I said I'm not even sure if this is his only home to where his lifestyle is going to be impacted. So we've already talked about the lawsuit and that she actually won. It says a jury sided with her in 2016 and ordered the game to pay $7.1 million. Since then, this part, the game has reportedly tried to avoid paying Priscilla by transferring his assets to his manager, WAC 100. In an effort to get her money, Priscilla hired a PI to look into the rapper's assets in October of 2022. So she's really out here trying to get this money and had to hire a PI because these people are grimy and are trying to hide the money. It says last July, she requested that the judge make the game sell his home. The property is reportedly worth close to $3.2 million. And this article is talking about what she had to go through to collect this money. And what's wild to me is this man owes this money. He's obviously avoiding paying this money. Why don't they go to jail? Isn't this like contempt of court? Someone with a law degree is going to have to weigh in. Why was he able to avoid paying for so long? In documents, Rainey informed the courts on September 13th that she hired a private investigator after trying several times within the past year to serve papers to the game, born Jason Taylor, at either his home or usual place of business to no avail. So far, Rainey claimed that she's only been able to collect $258,000 from the game and is owed close to $6.9 million. And this is the crazy part. He lost because he didn't show up to court. All right, it says then right here, a warrant was then issued for the game's arrest when he failed to submit financial documents as part of the proceedings from Rainey's lawsuit. The game eventually submitted the paperwork and avoided jail time. So if they can submit a warrant for your arrest for not submitting documents, why can't they submit a warrant for his arrest for not paying? All right, it says the other defendants named in Rainey's lawsuit include JTT Holdings, Inc., Passgo to Win, LLC, Fifth Amendment Entertainment, F12. Okay, so cool. Regardless of all of that, she has won and now he has to sell. So maybe she'll start to see some of this money. So let me know what you think about all of this. The game is acting like, you know what? Now I'm just trying to move on. It's been a decade. He said that in an interview. But if that were the case, if you're really trying to just get this behind you, why not just pay this woman? Why continue to move money? I think it's because these people really feel like they have the right to touch a woman however they feel, because women are property and should be touched by men when they feel like it. So that is my theory, but that's what the game said. So you go ahead and weigh in.
Like, that girl know that I didn't do anything to her. I didn't violate her. And I think at some point, because I missed that court date in Chicago and she got that judgment, there might have to be a settlement. But again, I don't chase money. And so whatever that is, if it makes it go away or it does away with it, because I'm fucking tired of dealing with it, lawyers, and I don't know how many millions of dollars I didn't pay. I don't know how many lawyers it's been or how much money that's been paid out on lawyers defending this stupid shit. But it is continuous, and it's been, I don't know how many years. I think that was 2014, 15 or something like that. So we're approaching like damn near a decade on this. At the point where if a house got seized, so fucking what? I'll get another house, bro. Like, I'm not materialistic. And it's just the house. Like, as long as I got my life, as long as my children are happy and my mom is good, bro, I don't give a fuck if they seize a house or a car. And